We live. We are live. We are live. We are in the mix. Football Thursday night. Football. Talk about it.
We got a 6-3 field goal fest right here live. The Dolphins shocking the Ravens right now. Defense is coming to play. Defense is coming to play. Jacoby Brissett trying to go deep on a couple of plays, make sure the drives stay alive. He's looking kind of sharp. Baltimore keeps bringing the pressure, but Brissett steps side it and they had a couple of wide open passes, which is pretty good.
But they bringing the pressure on both ends. Defense.
Yeah. The Ravens no slouch either. They're making sure. Well, the Dolphins making sure they got Lamar Jackson under wraps. I think they're putting a spy on him and make sure he doesn't sneak out of the pocket.
Sure he don't sneak out, right?
Right, exactly. So they're keeping a spy on him to make sure that he doesn't go off and go berserk and stuff like that. Yeah. And they're still holding bay with Marquise Brown and Hollywood Brown, and they're keeping him at bay also. Right. The running game, they try to go to the outside of the Ravens, but that's not working. So they got to figure out what they can do, what they can't do. I think it's only like 85, 75 yards of passing by Lamar Jackson right now.
Right. He ain't did too much running at all, so you know what that means.
Yeah, so both sides on defense, they got it locked down 6-3 at the halftime.
Right. Well, you see what's going on. You know, I'm the merciful man. This is my man, Big J. You know,
good evening. How y'all doing today?
Thursday night football.
Week 10, man. Week 10. We halfway through November. Can you believe it? Halfway through the season. This will mark at the end of this week, will mark the halftime of the season and stuff. So everybody played their 9 games. Right. Now we got the first half is over. Now we got to see what's going on second half. So if you ain't got your head on right, it's time to get it right. And that's what this whole weekend is going to be about, I think. Yeah, like I said, the second trimester is all about your identity. Either you're establishing your identity or your identity is being told by you or you're still looking for it. But you're running out of time if you're still looking for it because, you know, losses are adding up now. So, you know, people still in it, mathematically not out of it. You never know, an 8-9 team might get into the playoffs the way that all this parity is working and everybody's taking L's left and right, but the top is going to be real top heavy, and the middle and somebody might slide in on that 7 with an 8-9 record.
The top is skinny right now.
Yeah. Well, you took another. Yeah, a lot of guys took an L, but lo and behold, who rises to the top? But the Arizona Cardinals, believe it or not, they had a backup quarterback and the top receiver wasn't playing. And next thing you know, they won in the game, blowing the team out. So, like I said, it was Vegas week. Vegas had a lot to do with this week. They played it strategically very well.
The more and more you talked about Vegas, the more and more I was looking at it. I was like, man,
that don't make no sense. Right? When you slow things down and don't use your blind eye, and you slow it down and say, that don't make no sense. That ain't Dak Prescott throwing the ball like that. That ain't CeeDee Lamb like that. No, that don't make any kind of sense. And I'm like, yo, it looks real quick. It looks good. Short hop. One time was a short hop to one of the receivers, and he overthrew CeeDee Lamb on another one. Right. I said, that don't look nothing like mid-season form. I don't care if you had a bye or not. There's but so much rust that you should have by the third quarter that you should have had off. You should have more practice, if anything, by the time you get over there. But it was kind of interesting, but at the same time, looked kind of shady to me.
So Big J, man, there's a lot of big trades just went on.
Yeah, it was a crazy day. First of all, shout out to all the vets, all the men, women and men serving our country, have served and haven't served. Salute y'all all. Thank you very much for keeping it going and stuff. But in the NFL, there was a lot. Cam said sign the dotted line, he gets $10 million a year. And I don't even know if it's a year from like November 11th to next year, November 11th, or it's just the year for the rest of the year.
That's the
best. He got $10 million. What?
That's the best retirement package that you ever.
Oh my gosh! You gonna catch me out the store, off the supermarket chain, and I get $10 million? Okay, I'll sign right here.
You give me $10 million to go home and ride out to the pastures.
I don't know. So it's that whole it didn't work out. I mean, it didn't work out. It's unfortunate. The quarterback got a shattered shoulder and thing, so he's out for I don't know how long. But here comes Cam, and they might do it.
Cam going to play.
Cam might play. Now, how good is Cam? We don't know. I mean, he didn't look good in New England. But, you know, Matt Rule might be able to swing things. And Matt Rule and Bill Belichick, they kind of cool, though. They're kind of tight. So he might show him, okay, this is what Cam can do, can't do. He gets a head start with it. It's not like he's got Cam starting fresh. Right. I think he's get a couple of information from Bill Belichick, and then they'll see it from there. But don't expect Cam to be Cam rookie year, Cam MVP season.
No.
He's past that. He took a lot of hits. And after all those hits started adding up, he's not the pocket passer, and he's not the run when I need to run type of guy no more.
Right, that ain't him.
But I'm sure half of Charlotte's pretty excited, and half of the Panther Nation excited that he's back.
I'm happy for Cam. I didn't want to see Cam go home empty-handed. I wanted to see Cam play a little more football and then leave respectfully.
Yeah, and it's the whole thing with I always call it the offensive coordinator versus the mobile quarterback situation. The offensive coordinator knows how to teach this way. Stay in the pocket, get a cup, 3-step drop, throw, boom. And now you're asking this mobile quarterback who's on the fly and instinct to sit here and sit in the pocket. So RG3 had that situation.
Right.
You know, you go as far back as Randall Cunningham in his later years. I mean, everybody kept saying, stay in the pocket, don't run out. And some points they're right and some points they're wrong. Sometimes the kid got to go on instinct.
That's
and
right.
You can see Lamar Jackson, he's going by instinct.
You got to let him go.
Me in this packet. Nah, you're going to sit me in the packet. I want top-notch offensive line that locks down everybody, and I can sit in this pocket all day long.
Exactly.
And if I can't, then I'm going to go by what I know, and that's going with the flow of the game. And Lamar Jackson, obviously, they brought in his college offensive coordinators, and then they knew about him already, so they already just moving around with it and without it. So, I mean, but to have the guys sit there and say, no, you're going to sit here in this pocket, that's confusing. It's confusing because your instinct's telling you one thing, and you're seeing things. You say, yo, I could run, but coach says, and I could run. And you can see him sometimes. Cam will be like this, it's not like he's jigging anybody. Right. He's ready to run, but he says, okay, remember, I got to pass. Now you're running out of time, and now the defense catches up to you, and boom, you get hit. While the cornerbacks, especially the cornerbacks coming on those blitzes, he's just getting hit left, right, and center. So that was Cam. I mean, we want Cam back, but I don't think we're going to get him his MVP Cam. We're going to get like sunsetting Cam, unfortunately.
Right, you're going to get, like you said, I like that. You're going to get sunsetting Cam.
Yeah, the other side of he's reached his point, and now he's on the other side of the peak. So we'll see. Yeah, but Cam's there. Odell Beckham, he might get that ring. He might get that ring because
the Rams.
Because they're there. I mean, the Rams, it used to be a rule. It used to be the unwritten rule that you can't win the Super Bowl if your team is hosting the Super Bowl that year. So Tom Brady said, damn that last year and won in Tampa Bay. So that was the first time ever since the time that Super Bowl began that, you know, the home team, whoever's hosting the Super Bowl, never even makes it to the Super Bowl, let alone wins it. So Tom Brady, damn that. Now the Rams look damn good. If they get home field advantage and then go to the Super Bowl at home, I mean, that's pretty stacked. I mean, they're looking like Alabama right now. They just stacking one second team, second level, second, third stringers, or should be starters somewhere else.
Right.
Now you got Odell Beckham to add to Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods, and Darrell Henderson coming out the backfield. And what's his name going to come back? Avery, the running back. They're stacked. Like who you want? They're just going to have talent after talent after talent. And the defense is going to be playing against the second guy who's resting the first guy. That's going to be crazy. That's going to be crazy. So if Odell Beckham reads that playbook, learns that playbook fast, I think the NFC West is in trouble.
Exactly.
Because he can do the deep threat. One thing Cooper Kupp can't do is the deep threat. Granted.
Now you got Odell.
But now you got Odell Beckham a stretcher. They had Deshaun Jackson, but probably Deshaun Jackson lost a step or something. He just didn't fit into it. They cut him the other day. And, now you got Odell Beckham to do it. So this guy is starting to look like a mastermind. Just plug and play and see what happens. So you got a quarterback. Then you got Von Miller if and when you need him. On top of the rest of the defense that's locked down to begin with. They had the number one defense last year. So, I mean, it's looking kind of ugly. And the Seattle, Russell Wilson comes back this weekend, but he ain't ready. And the Niners probably going to be knocked out. So if they get through that gambit, it's really going to come down to the Cardinals and the Rams right now to see what's going on. So it's really going to see what happens right now.
Right. Listen, man, is Dallas going to come back? Who the Dallas playing this and see who's going to come back? And they're playing the Falcons. So they're probably going to beat the Falcons.
Well, the Falcons are kind of like that gritty team, kind of like the Tennessee Titans thing. Right. They're coming back. They're getting a rhythm. Ryan is getting a rhythm with the tight end, Kyle Pitts. Right. They're looking good. And then this guy, I don't know where he came from, Cordell Patterson. He's a running back or wide receiver. He's mixing a little both. He's doing great on fantasy, so he's always producing. And then the cool guy kicking that thing on the last second, that kicker is automatic. He pretty much
he's automatic.
So
he ain't missing
they got
nothing.
the pieces together. The defense, maybe they'll get it together. We'll see. I don't think there's going to be any defense in that Dallas game, but Dallas got to get bounced back, like you said. They looked horrific last week, and it was just at home. And I think that's one of the worst Dallas defeats at home I've ever seen in my life for a while. Outside of the Browns ran into the other day last year or stuff. But even that, the Falcons, that game was ridiculous because that came down to that crazy field goal on the kickoff that everybody jumped back. And then the last minute, the guy touches it and off you go. So I'm looking forward to that. I think it's going to be no defense in that game. That'll probably be in the 40s somewhere.
You think it's going to be that much offense in that
one? Yeah, definitely. I mean, the Dallas has to prove themselves. And Matt Ryan is finally, as long as he got time or he runs out of the pocket, gives himself enough time, he's got these receivers that are catching. Calvin Ridley, I'm sorry, is going through his mental health situation, which is fine. But Zacchaeus is the backup, and it's next man up, and he's really filling in very well. Very well. So they got him.
He's filling in very well.
Right. So Julio Jones left, but they're not missing him right now. So if they could run the ball, get the ball into Patterson's hands, keep Dak on the sideline, we'll see. But, you look for Dallas to really bounce back. They need to get back on that track.
They need to get back. I don't know what's going with our crew. I don't know what's up with the Giants. I don't know what they're going to do, man.
Well, luckily they got a bye this week, but they got Tom Brady next week after that on Monday night. But you're going to have to see what happens with them. I mean, hopefully Saquon's back, and but if not, Devontae Booker is doing pretty well. Let's see if people, especially on the Giants.
They playing against Brady, man.
Yeah, but the defense has been stepping up the last 3 games now. The defense got a lot of takeaways, and then they weren't slouches either. They were playing against Carr. They played against Pat Mahomes, and I mean, they stood up to the thing. They ain't get blown out. So the defense is definitely doing it. And Daniel Jones is slowly coming out of his stupid Daniel Jones, why'd you do that type stuff. And he's not turning the ball over as much as he used to. He used to be an apple turnover since game 1, really.
Oh, my God.
He was just fumbling and giving the ball away. He's not doing that as much as he used to, but he still got things. But pieces are coming back together. Him and Ingram are finally getting a relationship. There's Kyle Rudolph, this pickup from the Vikings. He's finally coming around. So Sterling Shepard's hurt. Just on and on injuries. Kadarius Toney, that's the other person. If he's hot. Even what's his name? Randy Moss said, "Yo, I see your talent. You're very talented. You just got to get out there and stay tough and stay on the field. Once he stays on the field, Kadarius, I don't think anybody can catch him. He's like a faster, taller David Meggett type guy. He's just really slick, really fast, has no kind of route running. He just, zips in. He's like a zone buster pretty much. So we have to see what he is.
The Giants still got to get a top-tier quarterback, man.
It's going to take development. I mean, nobody can just throw in. I mean, Dan Marino's of the year. I mean, what rookie quarterback could come in and just light it up? When's the last guy you've seen a rookie quarterback light it? I mean, even Peyton Manning had his time, right? He was an apple turnover back in the day. He turned out okay. You know what I mean? I mean, it's learning. It's the faster pace. It's just like moving from high school football to college football. Okay, you were a star in high school. Now everybody's a star around you. So now the game speeds up faster. These safeties are fast as hell. So you think what you could get away with in college, as you can see,
you're not getting away with it at all.
No. And if the bad thing is everybody's taping you, so everything's on tape. So that's why you're seeing Pat Mahomes have a tough year, because we got enough tape on him now. You want to do this, you want to do that.
We know exactly what you're going to do.
We're going to shut down either Travis Kelce or we're going to shut down Hill, and that's it. Then we're going to cut half. The other guys ain't nothing. We already know that. You already lost what's the name to the Ravens. So what we got to do is take one of either Kelce or Hill out of your picture. You're done. Then the pressure is going to catch up to you, and that's it, because you don't have a second receiver. And that's the whole thing. They never had a second receiver. Now, if Odell went to Patrick Mahomes, that would have been crazy. That would have been scary. I don't know why he didn't do that. I'm kind of wondering why. He would have been the perfect fit.
I don't know why they didn't go after him. Like,
they should have really went hard. I would have went hard. I don't know. Maybe it was a numbers game. I don't know. Contract, they offered more money or something. But, you know, Odell, you know, he's still talent waiting to happen. We'll have to see. But again, he's not the magic man that he used to be in the Giants for sure.
Not at all. Not at all. But he still got fire.
Yeah. He's got splashes here and there. It's just not as consistent as it used to be. And eventually it becomes a head case. So with him, it's going to be him, right? It's going to be, can I accept this secondary role? I'm not the man. Can I accept that? And the same with Cam too, right? Can I accept not being the man in this secondary spot? Can I hold the clipboard and be okay with that? Can I sit down and just, I ain't starting.
I want Cam to play, and I want to see Cam do some things like, I'm going out the door, but watch how I go.
Yeah. And hopefully that happens. Brissett hurt.
Oh.
So I don't know who's coming off the bench.
Oh.
Cats are dropping like flies, man. He ain't got no kneecap. Here you go, Tua.
Oh.
Who's going to play with a hurt finger?
Tua got to come back in the game.
Tua didn't start. He had that finger problem still.
This dude done popped his knee.
Oh, yeah, that's Joe Theismann right there.
Oh,
because he kept it. Yeah, he kept foot still in the ground, and his knee went somewhere else.
They got a dead Thursday night football, man. They got to let these dudes get their rest.
I've been telling you that. I was saying that from earlier in the year, man. It make no sense that you don't make that much money to be really happy this Thursday night game. The only thing they did it, the reason why they did it was to not have interfere with the World Series.
Man, they got.
They have a night games and stuff, so they just move it over to Thursday night, and now they want Thursday night every night. It's not showcased. You're tired. It's for half the time you're tired. Give it the first game. Man. Yeah, first game and probably the end of the season. But don't give me somebody look. You playing 4 days from after the game that you just still tired from. You're gonna play 4 games later. You have to have a game plan for 2 teams.
They're dropping like flies.
If they did it, like I said, if they did the math and did statistics, what night is the day that everybody gets hurt? Thursday night's gonna lead. Thursday night, not Monday night, not Sunday. Okay, you got your average guys on Sunday, but you're gonna see a lot of people getting hurt on Thursday.
They're not giving them
and they're messing up the rest of the season. Look at McCaffrey just coming back because he just twisted his thing on Thursday night playing against the Texans. I mean, is that going to cost you the rest of the season? I mean, where would they be if Christian McCaffrey was playing? But everybody's taking off these 4 weeks here, 4 weeks there. I mean, that's affecting the thing, especially with the season got up 1 week longer. So why are you even forcing it? You can't be making that much money on Thursday night.
Nah.
Or every other Thursday night, something. But you can't deny that a lot of people are getting hurt on Thursday night football.
Listen, we're petitioning, man. No more Thursday night football, man.
Yeah, I agree. Thanksgiving, maybe. Opening week, maybe. and Thanksgiving give us a triple header, if not a quadruple. But every night, everything, you got to look at your schedule and say, I'm playing 2 games in 5 days. And, you get 10 days off after that. No, it don't work like that because it's not the same. You can't run the ball. That's why you get a 6-3 game. How many points the Ravens had last week? On Sunday, they scored 34. They got 6.
They got 6.
6. I mean, that's
3.
Definitely got 3. Yeah, nobody's blowing except for last week with the Jets or whatever. The other week, 2 weeks ago. I mean, nobody's scoring points on Thursday night.
Nobody's scoring. They tired.
Yeah, 6-3. I mean, it was 34, and Lamar Jackson is not looking like Lamar Jackson because he just played Sunday. He played in overtime at that. Oh wow.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's that.
Oh man.
He's gonna be out for a minute. Well, he's walking all right. Okay. But he's headed all. Wow, he walked nice, slow.
He's walking though. He ain't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's not getting carried out. So
he's getting carried. He's walking out. So that's good. That's good, man.
Here goes Lamar. Oh, see what I mean? He stayed in the pocket. Like, I can't run just yet, and then he runs. Yeah.
No more Thursday night football, man.
Yeah, let's shut it down. Let's shut it down. I'm not. Call a note to the commissioner right now.
Note to the commissioner. We writing you. No
more
Thursday night football.
Let's call it out. Let's cut it out. It's not enough. Man,
we losing too many players, and that
ain't nobody want to hear Joe Buck and Troy Aikman back to back Thursday and Sunday.
Shut it down.
Shut it down. Shut it down. We're done. We'll wait.
We gotta get back to live action, man. Games back into the mix. 6-3 Miami. Tua's in the game. You know what I mean? We're gonna see what's gonna happen, man. We hope, and we hope. That's all we can do, man. But Thursday night football should be a bust, should be a wrap. I don't know, man.
I'm on board with you.
I don't know. We about to be out of here. Big J, the Merciful.
Good talking to you, Merciful.
Shop TV, the McKinsey Report. Y'all want some information? Check in on us. My man Big J is going on a
pleasure always. Shout out to Ed Stewart there.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. This is what we do. Y'all may see us on the big stage soon.
One day. We're hopeful.
Putting it together. We are putting it together. Y'all may see us on the big stage. Y'all may see a change of plans. But
stay tuned.
And, nobody does it better, man. My man Big J is the best individual in the game, man.
Thanks for making it happen for me, man. I really appreciate this.
Nobody does it better, man. We see y'all Sunday night.
No. We'll see you on Monday night. I'm coming back from Denver, so yeah.
Right.
I won't make it. Well, no, you know what? I'll be here. I'm sorry.
Nah, you know what? I ain't gonna be there because I'm going to Tampa on Monday, so I need to get some sleep. So I'm gonna be asleep Sunday night.
So we'll do it Monday night.
Monday, because I'm driving.
Oh, you driving?
I'm driving to Tampa.
That's 5-7 hours?
Yeah, that ain't nothing.
Oh, okay.
That ain't nothing. I can do that.
Yeah, all right.
I drive to New York.
All right.
You know that.
We ain't getting younger, brother. We ain't getting younger.
Cup of coffee. I'm good to go.
All right, we'll see.
Man, we love it. Football in the mix. McKinsey Report, Chop Cheese TV, the Merciful and Big J. No one do it better, man. We see y'all next week.
All right. Yeah. Have a good night, everybody.
Y'all know what it is.